Hey guys, this is going to be next video about the ancient pie flies, and this one is probably most common or best known ancient pie fly. It's I believe first appeared in a book from Daniel William Barker in was called Rural Sports, and it's coming from 1801, where it was called like a common fly made of peacock feather. So I believe it's this one. However, in a book being described it, I found the first description in a Blacker's Art of Fly Making from William Blacker, and then appears, and this is the year 1842, then appears in a book of Pike in 1865, and even around the book of Angling 1867, and even later. So it's been used for almost 100 years, I believe, as a common pie fly. And in the Blacker's Art of Fly Making, William Blacker says, if you make a pie fly, use large double hook and gimp with a broad tinsel, and make the body full with pig hair, large saddlecock hackles for legs, wing them with peacock moon feathers, and add 2 large blue beads over spangles for eyes, and green or red pig hair towards the head. Fasten on the beads with a fine copper wire, rolling it over the head 2 or 3 times and also 3 times through the eyes, and tie down the wire tightly with a silk. Roll the pig hair around the silk and then over the head and between the beads. Fasten it with 3 knots and lay on the varnish. So you maybe see this picture before, which is coming from a book of Pike, 1865 book of Pike from Chelmsford Pennell Henry. But this fly has been described 23 years before by William Blacker in a Blacker's Art of Fly Making. So I took a double hook here, and they used in the early times. They used two salmon hooks tied together with waxed silk, and then I'm not sure when it was, but it was like half of 19th century. They start to using this kind of hooks from one wire, bended in the middle, and made from one special double hook for pike. So I took the hook. This one is some bait hook. It's this one, size 2. I'm using this for spinning. But I'm going to tie the fly on it, and I did before some pie flies. The thread is Dynama. Back in the days it was probably a silk. So I tied the thread and made a thread base. While my camera is so far, is because we are going to tie in these moon feathers. So that's why. And the fly will be pretty big. The hook will be better with some more wide gap bent, but I don't have one. So, but for pike, where pike taking the bait for the belly or for the front part, it's just alright, and it will probably hook the fish. So tying the thread, Now for the legs, as a blacker says, saddlecock hackles. I've been thinking about using some schlappen as a today pike fly material, common, but I decided to go for just the standard big saddle rooster hackles, like this one, and fine copper wire. Later it appears, or it looks like they started to make some kind of tail here, but no here, I believe. So I will go in without a tail and just tie in a piece of copper wire. All the way back, and I will also add a bit of light wire for weight, because they had pretty heavy hooks. We have the light one, but not really a weighted fly, but just a few here for me. I'm usually fishing with a floating line. So just add this and tie in these hackles, and I'm tying them reversed. And I will tie in 2 of these. Both reversed. So nicely cover. I will just put the varnish here, drop. So the next one, to make the body full with pig hair. So I don't know if you have some pig wool. I don't have one. But what I have are these calf tails. And I'm going to use the white first from the white calf tail, not colored, and the red one for the head. So, and it says body full with pig hair, full with. So I'm going to dab this first in a loop to make it more thick. I read somewhere in a book of fly or another, and they've been talking about the body as a man's finger, or small man's finger. I don't remember that well this, but so I'm going to make a loop here, take a paper clip and take some of this first. I'm not going for a lot of these, and not really long one. Just clip this and trim it like inch long, about like this. Put it in a loop. This tree be looped around. These furs are pretty stiff, so don't make them presses it too much first, and roll. Roll and roll and roll. What says William Blacker about the pike fishing? Autumn is the best time for these fish. When you prepare the trolling bait for jig or pike, have a needle to draw the game through the bait. Say no. Okay, the spider is not about a fly, sorry. The pike take the large double hook or the fly in deep running places beyond the weeds, when there is a stiff breeze blowing and small close rain falling, and to no other time will he look at a fly. It is useless to try, unless in a rapid stream, which is an unusual place for him to hunt in general. And all books saying the fly is usable, but during the cold or windy, dark windy days. And it's in almost every of these books. So we have some knot made. I'm trying to shape somebody. Okay, and it's not enough, so I'm about to make one more loop. So one more. I will go for the same color, same length, maybe just a bit longer, just a little bit. So clip these and trim it about an inch. Just like this. Put this first into a loop. And roll and roll and roll. If there's some better loop dubbing tool, you can twist it like and it's dynamic for rolling for you. However, these fruits are really stiff. I don't know, the picks were, as far as I remember, are however similar. Okay, it's not working that well for this stiff furs, but I believe I got it. So, and push back these previous wrap it first, so we will not tie this down the next wrap. Okay. So, and secure this. Okay. Here it's really too much. Oh, I have to reverse my wrapping side. So maybe and I'm going to wrap these hackles round. I'm going to brush this first. Secure and the other one. And secure. Secure this, and now I will just brush the body to take out some of this first. It's a really big palmer. Okay, and I'm going to wrap the copper wire for security, and I'm going to reverse, or no, I will go for the same because these ones are really stiff. So this is the body. I will add some super glue. This one is Zappa Gap with a brush, which is great for big flies. So just brush on some super glue here. Don't be shy. And that's this. Now we are going to, I will go for some tinsel, or no, I will first tie in these moon feathers, and I will just trim a bit this. You can see this, just make this a bit smaller, just a bit. And the other one also. Just a bit. So put them together with the back sides. Okay, and now I'll try to tie this in So put it on the top, and probably as with any other material, make like 3 loose wraps and then tighten it. I have the super glue there, so hope this will work. And hope so. Yeah, the camera is not far away enough. I will just try to go a bit more. And a bit up. Still it's not there well, but almost. And you can see it's pretty big. It's like almost like hand. So secure it really well. Really big fly. Yep. And now, whoa, for tinsel, I'm going to use kind of modern tinsel. This is the from Hedron white tinsel. One side is green, the other is silver. Fly fiber. For eyes, I will go maybe for the big one. However, these are pretty heavy, so I will go for smaller one. And I will follow the book which says blue. I have this blue, so 2 of these. And fine copper wire I have. Right, so I will take a wire. I don't know if it really will stay on a fly. Probably, yeah, if they've been using this, I'll write it in a book, right? So I put the wire in, and they say copper wire. Fasten on the beads with fine copper wire, rolling it over and head 2 or 3 times. Rolling it over the head. Also 3 times through these eyes and tie down. So 3 times. I will put the 3 times the wire in. Right. I'm not sure how to do this. So tie this in now. And put the wire in 3 times. And it's 2 times. It's 3 times. It's 2 times already. So one more. Copper wire. And here. put it these ends here. Here. Maybe the wire will break during the fishing, I'm not sure, but I will see. So secure it, tight wraps, thread wraps, and really tight this very strong thread wraps, and yeah, eyes. Roll the pig hair around the silk and over the head and between the beads. So basically I will go for dabbing some head, and I will add some tinsel, but just few here. Right. I'll put them on sides. I don't need much. So like 5, 6. You can see nothing over the moon feather, right? So, and these are really pants. And I will tie this here. And they've been using, I read in another old book, the foil, like more like foil, not just the strips, but really a piece of foil, golden or some shiny. I'm not sure if I like this. It's basically same effect like the. Well, that's fine. I will leave it there. And bend it for the other side here. Okay, these are much longer, but I will trim these. You can't see it, right? But I'll trim it to the similar length. Okay, accidentally trim some peacock. And okay, everything is on its place, I believe. And I'm going to dab in a loop some red here for the head. So make a loop with a loop tool. You don't need much, just a small loop. Secure the thread here, and I'm going to use a paper clip once again here. Take some first. Okay, red calf tail fibers first, put it in a loop, distribute it over the whole loop and roll and roll. Okay, and just make okay, it's pretty sure now. Damn it. So probably I will be just fine. And secure this. And I will secure it really well with some kind of head. And secure. Okay, maybe just trim some of this first. Well, kind of weird fly. I will add some super glue, but I will go for the normal, which is more fluidy. So put there some super glue, and once again, don't be shy. You will fix all this stuff not rolling on the hook. While on the double hook, the rolling is not that big issue, but it just normally I will tie. If this will be successful fly, well, I really don't know what to think about it right now. Then I will tie it on a single hook probably. So I'm done. What to say? This is probably the common pike fly from Peacock Feather. It's been used for the whole 19th century, and maybe this fly or my previous fly took also the Kenmure Pike, 72 pounds weighted pike, so worth a try. And I will try this, or maybe put it on my head. I will definitely try this fly. I'm curious about what it can catch. Probably just pike, because it's pretty big. I have the meter here, and I choose the smaller Peacock Moon Feathers. Still, the overall size is like, you can see this probably, but it's like 13, 14 centimeters, which is, I don't say it's the biggest one. I tie in like 20-25 centimeters long flies, but it's a big one. It's not that slim. We'll see what we'll do in the water. Okay, so that's it, and there will be follow the last one fly from a Gordon. Theodore Gordon, and that will be all. So the common Peacock Feather pie fly from 19th century. Good night and bye bye.